Well, boys and girls, this is going to be something different. I can't claim fame to being the best at 7 Days to Die, nor can I claim fame to being good at really about anything. But what I can guarantee is entertainment, people. And so, I shall bring forth to you Alpha 18 Horde Base testing time. That's right. Notice that's Rook. He likes to fly a little bit. Anyway, you know what that means. On with the demo? Ha ha! What is up, everybody? That's right, your boy Bloodstalker, and I'm back by myself with commentary. I don't do commentary videos. That's not something I do usually. I'm not doing this because something broke, because something needs to be fixed. I'm doing this because, you know, I didn't intend for this to be a video. I didn't intend for any of this to happen. I got on the other night, and Tag and my brother were playing around in World Tag Created for Creative just to dick around. And the thought process was, hey, you know what? I want to make a Horde base out of a POI, Tag says. Rook says, I want to make a standalone Horde base. Well, Tag says, you do it, and I'll do mine. Rook says, I'll do it. I'm on to it. We're going to do it. And so they sat down for many hours. I don't know how long they did this. I really don't. This is a hell of a base. This is Rook's base we're looking at first. This, to me, is a damn good defensive base, without the exception of you need to be protected from flyers, like, you know, spitting vultures. But the vultures aren't that bad if you've got a couple of people. You can aim and take them out, and you'll see in this. Now, I'm not a technical guy. I do not know the best way to play 7 Days to Die. I don't care for the best way to play it. I just want to play it and have fun. I want to play games and have fun. I don't do things so I can do it the perfect way. I think we all know that. If you watch this channel long enough, you know my shenanigans are shenanigans, and I intend to bring them no matter what I'm doing. True story. It could be a professional competition. I'm still going to act like a dumbass. True story. Definitely a true story. So anyway, I hopped into the test world. Now, Tag has never really done the debug menu and done the DM controls at all. Rook and I have done them before a lot. We know how to do them because me and him have done a lot of testing. As soon as we got on PC, me and him started tearing apart 7 Days to Die back in the day. He had never got to play it on PC. Me and him had always played it on console, on Xbox, and we made some pretty cool shit. I think I've even shown some videos. If you go back and look way back when, about a year ago, you might be able to find some of those. Very good reads, very good watches, containing stuff. Telling you. So anyway, my whole thing about this is Hordes are now different in Alpha 18. I think we all know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm not telling you anything new. If you're watching this video because you want to get a leg up on somebody, you're watching it for the wrong reasons. How about that? We can go there. You look at all the blade traps. So waves of zombies come in now in Horde Night. You get a wave from one direction and it seems to go clockwise, like a clock. If you turn the map up facing you, go around a clockwise. That's the pattern. They'll spawn on the east and the south. You know, they'll go around in that clockwise circle, it seems like. Now, it's pretty cool, though, the fact that they do that. Why? Well, it's harder to exhaust the Horde. Before, you just got waves of them from all over. One would trickle in from here. You get a damn... You know what? One thing I have not seen in Alpha 18, and thank you so much, guys, is the fact that I don't see a damn zombie crawling his ass in. And you know what I mean? It's not one that hurt his legs somewhere. It's one that just crawls in because he's a crawler. He's a worthless damn crawler. He's not even worth stepping on or punching or burning with a torch, I tell you. Anyway, my point being, you don't see that crap anymore. Thank you so much. I appreciate that one. Now, the hitbox on stuff with stun batons and stuff, I don't appreciate that. You can kiss my ass. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's garbage. Anyway, this is Tag's base behind me. We're not going to look at it fully. Now, this is Rook's from a better viewpoint. We've got massive amounts of generators. Underneath is our shotgun and SMG turrets. I mean, I'm not saying this is a base you could just make, but this would be a fun base where you're playing with a lot of people on a server or playing together constantly. This is a base to grind for because this will be your ultimate protection. You've got an outer spike, you got an outer row of spikes, then you've got an inner fence of electricness. Oh, so electric goodness. You've also got a inner line of blade traps. The blade traps are OP as hell. Now, Rook purposely left that one spot down there open to see if they path, because the whole thing is, before you could conga line them. And when I say conga line them, you could make like a tower defense base. It was 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 to me. Horde Nights were tower defense. That's all they were. It was fun at first. It was novel. But, you know, I really was getting tired of it because it was just too easy. I mean, Horde Nights really were easy. I want you guys to understand, Day 7 Alpha 18 was the first Horde Night I've ever failed at. And when I say failed at, I mean I failed at miserably. On a Day 7 Horde, I couldn't sustain life. I mean, I did sustain life. Let me rephrase that. I couldn't keep my base up. Garbage. Total freaking garbage. My God. path all the way around back to the hole. We already know the answer to that. I think you guys do too. They don't path to things like they used to. We thought they'd path to ladders. They didn't in the day 126. That's when we really started noticing that our former way of doing things kind of sucks. Now, we're not shooting him. Tag was shooting him. We had to make him stop because he just couldn't help it. I felt the same way. It was hard not to. The only things we really needed to shoot, and we probably didn't need to shoot the cops, but we did anyway because they're annoying. But we shot cops, and we shot vultures. The vultures we had to. We didn't mess with the spiders or any of those guys. We let everybody just come in and die. And as you notice, they freaking died quickly. I mean, it was brutal. Freaking vultures. I hate those little spitting bastards. But yeah, I mean, the spikes held up. Metal spikes work better than wood spikes. We all know that. I mean, come on, it's wood versus metal. I mean, if I was going to beat you with a metal bat or a wooden bat, which would you prefer? Let's just get real. I mean, seriously. It's a no-brainer? I would think that it's a no-brainer. Anyway, my point being is, we rolled through all this. It was a great time. Things worked out really well. Now, I honestly say that we probably could have not fired a single shot. But we would have had to contend with the vultures, so we would have... we had to fire shots. Let me rephrase that. I will honestly say, though, Tag's base I didn't expect to work out as well, and we'll discuss that when we get over to his.
Yeah, the turrets are fucking up.
Rook basically threw this together. Now, I will honestly say that when it comes to horde bases, I'll default to Rook. I suck at making horde bases. I have never been good at it. If I'm in creative mode, yeah, but making one from scratch that works... I think Alpha 17, when you could do the conga line and you could do the tower defense, it worked the best, to be honest with you. Other than that, yeah, I suck. I mean, I'm bad. I think for Alpha 18, the base that I'm going to be ultimately making in my solo world will actually maybe be kind of neat. It's going to be hard work. It's not going to be anything special. Like I said, I don't do gimmicks. I don't do I don't do any of that sort of stuff. I just try to make you laugh. And I mean, in this right here, this whole situation, I mean, the whole time we're doing this, we can't even hear each other talk because of the damn turrets below us. Hold on. Let me just give you a taste of it. And like I said, it's pretty damn loud and annoying and, yeah. Anyway, my point being, you get it. So, how are Horde Knights handled now? I mean, our game stage in this wasn't too high. I mean, they had a lot. Their game stage was like in the 30s or 40s, I think. Mine was 16 or 17. I don't know how many levels I gained. I couldn't tell you any of that. But what I can tell you, though, is that when it comes to defensiveness, you really got to have, you need all the traps. The traps are going to be key to surviving it. Guns and ammo are going to be key to surviving it. You're not going to be able to, you can if you got it turned down. And I did find out in my solo world, I had it up to 12 on Blood Moon Night, not the default of 8. Oh well. 4 extra ones I don't think would have stopped it from happening. Damn vultures again. Anyway, I don't think it would have stopped it from happening. It would have happened regardless. So, when you look at it though, hordes are hard now. This game is definitely gearing more towards you got to have a group with you. It's more multiplayer. You can play it solo. I'm not saying you can't. I mean, anything can be played solo. Just how much hard work you want to put into it. You just have to be very selective with what you do. And it's just kind of like it was in 16, and kind of partly in the beginning of 17. You got to really focus on, one, you got to focus on gathering your resources up quickly and knowing when to loot. Oh yeah, you got to know when to loot and know when not to loot. How about that? Yeah, and you got to know when to have a horde base done before day 6. How about that one? Oh, yeah. I mean, even lucking into concrete has still killed me. I swear to God. Freaking ridiculous. So anyway, as you've noticed, they've gone from one side of the base to this side of the base, and now they're going to spawn, and I called it. I said they're going to spawn over there in the trees on the right side of us, right to me now. And they did. That's where they came in next. But you notice we still haven't exhausted the Horde. It's almost 2,400 hours. Horde's still coming strong. And that's what I do like about the Horde Knights now. Before, you would exhaust the Horde so fast. If you had the OP defenses, you would just, because they'd send them all at once. Sending them in the waves like they do makes it a lot better. To me, it does. I mean, because you get a wave that you can't handle, and they start piling up. They don't wait. They go off like on a timer almost. I swear to God, I feel like they do. And they probably don't, but I'm just saying it anyway, and I'm probably wrong, and you'll probably point it out in the comments. That's all right. Like I said, I'm an asshole. I don't know anything. So anyway, I like the electric traps. Those work out really well. To me, electric traps have replaced barbed wire. You got to get to those now. It's not no longer having the barbed wire on the ground slowing them down. Now it's electric traps constantly doing it. Water, I don't think water is a good defense anymore. I think using water bases is just, we tried it on 127 on day 126, and you saw how it worked. It was just like making a pit. We could have made a pit to slow them down. It did slow them to an extent, but To me, it's just not. I mean, I think it caused a little bit more of a problem because they get stuck in it and swim around in it, and we couldn't get good shots. But I don't know. I'm a different type of person. I think water bases. I'm tired of them. I wouldn't say they're not valid. I hate water bases. We've done so many of them. But to me, this is probably a better fit. Now you can also do this same trap where you have it drop down 3 blocks and they fall into the traps because they're gonna. I mean, if you dig out around you and put a 3 block wall up, they're going to have to fall into it anyway. You have blade traps down there, they're going to fall on them like a Ginsu. I don't know if they'll take more damage that way, but if you notice, these guys are just now, and here's where the Horde spawned in from, but they're just now getting through the spikes. This is the first time at all, and it's like just now hitting 2400, just hitting midnight. And they finally start making it through there on this side. And this is the side they kind of started on a little bit earlier, more to the right. See, they're coming in from that left angle over there. They are running towards that center part. I don't know if that's a pathing thing because it's open, but they didn't path like that earlier. So it's weird how the pathing is. It's kind of like they take the easiest route to get to you. It may not be like the fastest, or I don't know. I don't know if it's easiest or the hardest. It's weird. It's weird. And you guys are probably going to be able to tell me because I don't know. I mean, you look at how they're pathing and it's just shit. It's just you can't figure it out, which is what you want, though, in my personal opinion. You don't want, I know what they're going to do every single time. I don't like that. That's one thing I like about some of the AIs in other games like Subsistence and other games like that. Ooh, that hurt too. I fell a lot. I did fall a lot. I broke my leg actually as soon as I got in the game because I was playing around. And I think I did. Had I broke it at this point? I don't know. I was flying in the air and was going to fall down real fast because Rook was using jump boots, and then I didn't fly fast enough and I cracked my legs on the bars again. Something about me and breaking my legs on bars just sucks. But anyway, my point is, I think the AI is a lot better than it ever was. I like the... Yeah, there's me hitting chat again. I don't know why I do that. I think the AI works really good. I think there could be some improvements maybe, but to me, it feels good. It feels right. It's like putting that nice warm sweater on. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers coming home, singing his little song about being in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the apocalypse. Beautiful day in the apocalypse. Would you be mine? Would you die for me? My zombie. Yeah, I mean, come on. It'd be a great thing. But it's just like that. You come on home, put on that warm sweater, and just go to town. Oh, I love the zombie apocalypse. And you know, coming from somebody who used to hate zombie games, legit used to hate the shit out of them. I protested. I wouldn't play 7 Days to Die for longest. I actually owned this game for a year and a half before I finally played it. That's a true story. That's a sad, sad story too. Sad story. I never was good at this game. Nobody wanted to watch me play it back in the day. It's funny how now more people watch me play it than they ever have. It's craziness. Crazy. So anyway, so at this point, we've exhausted the Horde. Just after, I forgot it was almost right, almost before 1, about 12:30 at night, we exhausted the Horde pretty quick. Now, it was a lot faster in this base. I'll tell you why when we get over to tags. Alright, round 2 of the Horde night bases. Now, this one I didn't start recording until midnight. We hadn't exhausted the Horde. This Horde did not get exhausted till almost the end of the day, pretty much. And the reason being, and the reason it didn't get, it would have kept going, is the way Tag's base is. Now, Tag built one into POI. It's in one of the schools. I can't remember which one. It took him forever to break through the wall, but he had everything where he basically had one entrance for him to come in, the front. Now, based on how the AI in Alpha 17, they would have come through the front. They would have pathed all the way to the front and come right through there and funneled right in. And this is a prime example of how the pathing of the zombies is completely different from 17 to 18. It's just proof. I mean, yeah, some of them were coming in at this point, but you have to understand that they've already broken in on the left side, and on the right side they started breaking through the walls. Right now, they're in the process of trying to break through there. It was insane. You didn't have to shoot a gun. We honestly would not have had to fire a single bullet in this Horde base because you're protected from cops, you're protected from vultures. You just sit in the center, let them come to you. Eventually they'll break through the walls. I shot them because I had to shoot something. I mean, come on, it's me. Really, seriously. So anyway, we just let them come right through the center part of it. Is that the right thing to do? Jesus, I don't know. I think his was even louder. It was kind of crazy. They're talking about making traps give you partial experience too now.
They do.
Oh, do they? Oh, wow, did they break the blocks out down there? They did. Oh, no, never mind, they didn't. So, like, for a win, I mean, yeah, it was loud as hell too, wasn't it? I had to show that part. I mean, legitimately, to me, this is going to be a good Horde base we're going to use. Tag is going to start it. After we did the Horde night, we started gutting out the sides, basically opening it up on the left and right side and front and back, so they have all these entry points to go to. and that way they'll come from any way and they'll run right into the center part. This one uses way less blade traps. It uses a lot more concrete though. I mean, some of it's just basically to reinforce stuff. But I mean, it uses a lot more. I think it used way more spike traps too. But it used just less blade traps. It only had a couple in here. And just having those center ones worked out really good. Had he had time to finish his bars, he got excited to go do the Horde night over at Rook space, so we didn't get a chance. And this was, we had to skip 14 because we went past it, couldn't roll it back. I hate that crap. So we ended up trying to have to go to day 21, and that's what, oh, it's a pain in the butt. Tag's got a jumpy mouse. Yeah, didn't work out too well for us. He kept trying to slide it. And it's hard to get it. It's hard precision on that. I wish there was a way you could just click the time easier. Of course, you know, the easiest thing is just type the damn time in the console commands. I don't know why people mess with the slider bar. Once I figured that out, it made it a lot easier. It just took us to getting to day 21 to figure that out. Yeah. But if you notice, I mean, we start shooting a couple times, but I mean, literally, the blade traps get them. I think by the end of the Horde, not one blade trap failed. That was it. I think you could probably get away with trying to put 4 down there, and it worked great. Just me. I told Tag to extend those out one more block out, so you could really get out there and look down. Other than that, I mean, this is a good base. Open the sides up. I mean, so either way you do it, it's going to cost you more to do a standalone. It's going to work better, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it works better. It's going to work have the same end result as taking over a POI if you find the right POI. That's the thing, though, is finding the right POI. Don't go for a wooden one. I mean, you know, there's a lot of concrete buildings out there now that don't look concrete, so you always got to give it the double tap test. Yeah. I mean, if it's not double tapped approved, then it's not double tap. Oh, you got a shit ton of. And by the way, this is the damage on the outside. This is the stuff that he did out there, which I mean, you can see he had all the windows open, but they didn't break a lot of the spikes. I mean, really, the turns are still going off down there. It's hilarious. I mean, the only reason the Horde lasted this long is because I think it would have went just as fast had they been able to open up in there. If the house would have been opened. I mean, legitimately. I think it would have. Yeah, there's the one blade trap that died now. But it worked. I mean, they walked right past the shotgun turrets underneath them. They didn't even try to take them out. That was the cool thing. And then this dude, oh my God. So, hold on. We got to really get into this. This damn soldier, watch, okay? So he's already been shot a couple times, okay? Hit him again. Got shot twice right there. I hit him. Blood splat. Getting shot by the turrets. He's just falling back.
God, he got up,
I think 7 times. Look, you think he's dead. Oh, we got him. No, we didn't. He's still up. Holy shit, this is a super soldier. I think we found out what happened to Captain America, man. He died in the zombie apocalypse and proceeded to torment everybody. I think he went nuts. I think Captain America had enough. Nope. He's still getting up, by the way, if you notice. That's why I'm running my mouth. He's still getting up. This dude has been shot 20 times, I swear to God. Count him if you want. I didn't count him, I'm lazy. But I'm just a rider, I'm lazy. Don't forget.
This dude will not die.
The dude's still not dead. He's still getting up. Look at him. He's down. Oh, wait. No. Did we get. No. Down. Hey, wait a minute. Double tap. He's dead. What can I say? Literally.
I mean, that dude took like,
that was almost a minute. That was a 45 seconds of us shooting the shit out of this dude, and he didn't die. Don't quite understand it, man.
Yeah.
Again, my biggest issue with Alpha 18. Oh shit. Look at that. Caught myself though. Damn, I'm good. My biggest issue with Alpha 18 is legitimately hitboxes.
Oh God, I almost fell right.
Hitboxes are messed up. I don't know what the problem is with them. I don't know how they got jacked up, but there's a problem with hitboxes on things, and it's jacked. It's jacked. I think the target on the zombies is smaller. I don't know. I really don't. Loot wasn't too bad. Of course, we didn't need any loot. I'm just greedy. I'm gonna say. I wanted to get all the loot. I wanted to do it for I wanted to get tagged back for getting all the loot, so I got all this loot.
Oops.
So anyway, I think that's how it goes. To me, Alpha 18 is good. I'm not knocking it. Don't take this as me bashing Alpha 18, because Alpha 18, since I've been playing, and I played since 14, off and on. I played more. I would say I played more 16 and 17 than anything. But ever since then, I mean, this game is way better. I mean, it's getting there. They progress every year. They could keep this damn thing in early access as long as they want. I mean, I made a joke the other day, 2030, we're in Alpha 500, still going strong, guys. We finally updated the female trader voice to have a female voice, so shut up and quit bitching about it. I swear to God, they need to change that shit. It's just annoying. Anyway, I'm sorry. I harp. But, I mean, Alpha 18's beautiful. It's great. It looks good. It plays good. It has some buggy crap to it, but for the most part, other than the buggy shit, I mean, it's still fun. I've had more fun in Alpha 18 single-handedly whether by myself or with a group, than I have with Alpha 17. I feel way more challenged than 18 now. I didn't feel challenged in 17. If 17 is that easy that I'm that good at 17, then clearly it needs to be made a little bit more challenging because I am like horrible. And if it's easy to me, then that means it's way easy to everybody else. Let's just be real. I mean, I'm known for running in and just stepping on fires and hitting people. I attack zombies with torches for no reason when I got better weapons. True story. I do that. I'll walk up and punch him without brass knuckles just to prove a point. I will. I'll take a chainsaw to him just because I can. Hell, I will do anything to a zombie that I can just because. I mean, I love it. It's the whole point of it. Why would we do this if we didn't? I mean, come on. Anyway, I've babbled and rambled long enough. Like I said, I don't do commentary videos much. But what I'm thinking about doing is, and I want to interact a lot more. I want to be able to do more camera operating style stuff. So I think you're going to see a couple of videos every once in a blue moon where it's the guys playing and it's me filming them. Not secretively or weirdly. Hey, back up now. No, don't take it to a weird place, you jackasses. Don't do it. Just don't do it. That's tag. I love the pumpkin. It's so cute. Yeah. Look at this. I gave him all his shit anyway. I wasn't taking anything. I was trying to give it back. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure and hit that thumbs up. It's your first time stopping by. Where the hell have you been for like the last year? I'm the next big thing. Don't you know? You've never heard of me? I'm Bloodstalker 101. Come on now. You didn't know that? Well, let me just tell you. If you hit subscribe, you're trapped. You can't unsubscribe. You can, but you really don't. You still go back. I haunt you in your dreams. It's pretty bad. I don't know how I can do that. It's weird. Anyway, till next time, I think you know the drill.
Probably so.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Peace out, y'all. Yay!
Ba-da-ba-ba.